Hi, it's Joy, and today we're watching Ted Lasso, Season 3, Episode 7, The Strings That Bind Us. Thank you so much, Bama Love, for sponsoring, and let's go. Okay, triangle time, right? Such a romanticized view of London is lovely. He's like, I ride bikes now. I mean, she was quite unnecessarily rude when they first met, so they kind of go together.
Like a first edition or something?
Yep. And
She
it's
is
signed.
No.
kind of...
Keely, you go, girl. Jane.
I'm so sorry, I despise this woman passionately, and I would like to throw her into the sun. She defaced a first edition Jane Austen book. Whether the signature's real or not, I don't know whether Jane Austen signed books. I imagine maybe she did, I don't know. But she defaced that first edition forever with the Keely, you go girl message. That's not romantic, that's fucking disgusting.
And she really wants you to go, girl, so...
I don't like this woman.
Go,
I also feel like she's throwing money at Keely, like dazzling her with money. And it's really unprofessional given that she's financing her. Like, if they break up, what's going to happen?
A refugee boat's coming in, and our Home Secretary wants to send them away.
Why would you do that?
Because she's the devil, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Okay,
pretty much
listen,
how our
print out the
politicians
roll
work.
socks for sure. But, so, I want everything to be
He
perfect.
should be so proud of you. You've
He's
already
coming all the
done
way
so
from
much
Nigeria.
good.
Roy is gonna make things dark. With a Coach Beard here.
With an industrious but brilliant midfielder named Giuseppe Guardiola, a.k.a. Pep. Eventually landing at our great white whale,
City.
Manchester City.
It's really weird that they're using like
Where he
real
briefly
people at
coached
times.
A very talented young player. Hackers are trusted to defend. It's about taking risks and supporting each other's choices.
Really fun football
Like,
to
when your
watch
friend
as
wears
well.
something new and outside of his comfort zone, and instead of ignoring it, everybody pays him a compliment.
Oh, by the way, great hat, Ash.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it frames his face nicely.
Exactly.
We all know football is life. But a beautiful life is total football.
Those frowns upside down because we're fucking doing this. We're gonna drill it. We're gonna train it.
That is an
and then in a
expression
couple
that
of
doesn't
months,
work
we're
in the
taking total
UK.
football to the
Yeah, I probably mentioned this before, but it blew my mind when I found out what you weird American people think a frown is. That's not a frown. That's a frown. So I guess you turn it upside down by stopping. But the phrase turn your frown upside down never made sense to me because I was like, no.
fucking pitch.
Well, no, actually, we're gonna do it this Saturday against Arsenal.
Well, that's fucking mental.
No,
Maybe a little quick.
Oh, what a very nice gift to receive from your boss.
She's not
Yeah.
really my boss, right? She's helping
Oh,
me execute
she-
my vision.
Oh, it must be nice to have some.
We had a coffee together at a coffee
It
shop.
is very
but we didn't
unprofessional,
drive
but I
together.
mean, there's nothing
Came from
necessarily wrong with it as long as your eyes are open.
separate places, and we met there.
I don't need to see Nate. Unless it's the beginning of his groveling redemption arc, I don't care.
Hey, sorry.
Yes, Wonderkind.
Can you set a reminder?
Oh, he's so... Oh, I gotta shake the Nate ick out. Oh. Programming Siri to go, yes, Wonderkind. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Your
He's
reminder
one
is
of those
set for
people who
tomorrow
is
at
still deeply insecure, but it makes him act like the worst person, and it doesn't make it okay.
Sorry.
7. Yes, Wonderkind.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what, fellas. Why ain't come watch train tomorrow? See for yourselves.
Oh, that's a bad idea because
running a
training is
chocolate
going to be a bit
factory
of
or
a
Deutsche Bank.
learning
We got nothing to hide
progress
from you.
mess.
See you tomorrow.
No, just don't say
Oh,
anything.
mate.
Unless she asks after me, in which case just say that I said hello.
No woman should go within a 10-foot barge pole of you until you redeem yourself, Nate, if you even can.
Hey, Trey.
You've only got to do that for the whole fucking practice. Whistle.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, I am just not built
You're in a
for
relationship, it's
secret
quite
office romance.
inappropriate.
No, of course not. I just didn't know how serious you were about this.
Come with me.
I mean, the one thing that it would potentially... Keely's already, like, in an industry and in a world, like, she's women going on against the glass ceiling. We know she's got this far because of her talent and her ability. We don't doubt her. But to the media, she's still, like... Even the people that shoot in the first episode of this season, they were like, oh, she doesn't understand. She's some stupid, dumb model. Like, they would still be viewing her as, oh, now it makes sense. She's dating her person who financed her. She only got it because she fancied her. Like, it would be kind of a dangerous PR look for Keely. But if Keely is switched on enough and couldn't care less about that, I still support her. Though I want her to be with Roy.
Okay.
And I'm sad.
Curious about it. And so both of us just wanted to let you all know so that there were no
This
secrets.
woman just gives me the ick.
Because it's all good.
I think it's
I'm
because
not crazy,
she's, like,
she's not crazy.
billionaire
We're not
wealthy.
crazy, right?
And I hate that. With all his training, I should hope Jamie's in the lead.
I think she might be love bombing you.
She's love wanting me?
That's what it felt like to me, and I didn't want to say something because I didn't want to be mean. It was red flagging me, and the phrase love bomb was in my head. Now, whether she is or not, who knows? But
Bombing. I'm not saying that Jack is like Rupert, but
just have your eyes
sometimes
open.
Shiny things can tarnish.
I think it's fine.
Okay, good. Good.
It's a good friend to warn.
Trust yourself.
Just to make sure Keely has that knowledge in her brain, has that awareness that there is a chance this is going to be something that I'm not safe with, and that I should be aware of that. Because you don't want to be like, don't be with her, it's terrible. But like, at the same time, it is concerning. There isn't any reason at this point to pull out of the relationship or to be like, no. But it is definitely keep your wits around you in case there are other abusive elements that come in. Like, I suppose, given that Jack is that wealthy, she might not be love bombing. She might just have no concept of money and, like, just think she's doing a really nice thing for Keely and still be serious about her and not be having an abusive relationship. But it is a concern.
The map.
What map?
Means, like, at this point, I don't care about Nate and his growth because he's still doing mustachio twirling villains shit. He's still, like, is this gonna be the spark that makes him change? But even then, it's not a spark coming from within him. Maybe realizing he's like his dad will make him stop feeling like he needs to prove himself. But then it's not even all about proving himself to his dad. I don't know.
The father and I... Oh, shit.
We're back.
Quick, distract him.
That's a really beautiful story that they should all know about.
Send her back to where she came from. Her mother's butthole, right?
Yes, sir.
It's even worse when it was Priti Patel because, like, her parents were also immigrants. So, like, obviously, just because your parents are immigrants doesn't mean that, like, you should be a champion of all people who are also but, like, the short-sightedness of it is astounding. Like, as a white person who's... I mean, my dad came here from Australia. I guess he counts, but because he's white, he doesn't count. Like, my mum's family has lived here for generations. My dad's family originally came from England. So, like, as someone who looks like me, was born and raised here, I say fucking if people are refugees, want to come here for a better life, let them in. Quickly. Make them welcome. Hurry up.
Good.
Better than this bitch.
No, it shouldn't.
I think I'll stick with mine.
Reminds me a little of Marcus Rashford, who raised money to help kids get school meals. And they couldn't afford them, and the government was like...
Excuse me one moment.
If you spit in that bathroom, I'm going to jump through the screen and tell the woman to run. But if you just give yourself like a pep talk, fine. If you spit... He didn't spit. Is this the beginning of his redemption? But she also was unreasonably, whistle, whistle, unneedingly rude. Needlessly rude, that's the word.
All right, to defense, got it?
I'm gonna be Danny Rojas.
Yeah, that's right, Isaac. And Danny is gonna be you. Make sense?
We're gonna fucking up, Ay, Dios míos.
No, y'all don't need to do the voices. Okay, all right, y'all can do the voices. Go ahead, bro. Help me out here. Roy, did I miss anything?
That's it, baby. Let's go!
All right, let's do it. You heard him.
He doesn't get to join in.
Just figured you want to keep doing what you do best for us. Playing striker and scoring goals, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Great.
Or does he want to be part of the team and be included like everybody else? Because I mean, there are brilliant players, like players when they're at their best, often who are strikers. Like some of my favourite players, when they're at their best, like Grealish, Griezmann, Mbappe does it a bit as well. You'll see them everywhere. Like suddenly the strikers defending, and like they do total football, I guess, by themselves, while the rest of the team's doing other stuff. So like Jamie could do that, but like the rest of the team is going to put on voices and like be together, and like, he doesn't.
Have fun out there.
Or is he happy?
I don't know. Just kick the hell out of it.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Their brains are boggled. You were so good, Sam.
Struggling to understand. And you think this is a good idea?
Well, Trent, the way I see it, it's kind of
I
like
think
taking
it's a
Blake
good
to Barbara
idea,
Frost.
but I don't think it's a good
Before
idea
you
for
wait.
this game. I think maybe a little bit more time to figure it out. That is very weird.
Get the fuck out of my chair.
I wonder if Barbara, like, has Barbara seen this before? Does Jack do this with other people that she funds? Or does Barbara just see the signs? I trust Barbara implicitly, and I don't know if it's because I like KG Wicks, but like, is that like that she sees the warning signs here? Like, what the fuck is Keely supposed to do with this many of her favorite flower?
What's with the red string?
Ah, great question. In Japanese culture, strings are attached to each of their little fingers.
They're gonna get so tangled if we tie people
Okay,
up
so-
with strings.
Why is it tied around our dicks?
It's nearly impossible to not be fully aware of what your teammate's doing when you all got a rope tied around your ding-dongs. All right about that,
I
Roy?
feel like this is a strange.
Dicks on three. 1, 2, 3.
Dicks.
Come on, let's move. Figure it out. This is what we're doing.
Roy!
Well, give him a little space, Danny.
Sorry, Coach, I'm too scared.
I don't blame him. It should just be around their legs or something so they can feel it.
It's okay. His penis is okay. Oh my God. Oh, it's ripped.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
This is ridiculous. It should be around their legs, or around their waist. The concept is fine. Yes. I love you, Sam. I feel like this is more like old school Nate. But then how he acts in the rest of his life is so ridiculous that I don't care. Like, I'd support this if he'd redeemed himself first. At this point, I don't know that he can redeem himself. There's what, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 episodes left for him to redeem himself.
I got you a croissant.
It's still like a little much. Like, given the context, you're still ordering for her, choosing what she wants for breakfast, unless she always has a croissant. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much of me disliking this woman is because I want Keely and Rory to get back together, and how much of it is because I dislike this woman. She definitely was love bombing. I mean, he's not making it across the road, and it's squished. That's very Nate. His luck. But you know what that is, Nate? Karma, because you are a little bitch.
Would you like to go on
Run,
a date with me?
Yes.
run, run for the hills. Yes, you were a bit rude when we first met you, but run for the
There
hills.
wasn't anything alive in.
Oh, has it been vandalized by bigots? Racist bigots. They broke all the way in. Their evil violence is disgusting and abhorrent, and I'm so sorry. We can fix it. It's the country I live in.
We tie multiple guys' dicks to one guy's dick. Yeah?
Roy, please seek therapy.
That was a one.
Or I miss a penalty, or I just have to fight back, and then they're just gonna want to ship me back wherever
Some
I
of them
fucking
would have
came
seen
from.
Twitter.
Samuel.
Oh, he needs his dad. I assume this is his dad. Number 4 is that we are a team and we love each other and we will help each other.
To reopen?
I don't know if I will.
Samuel.
Yes, you will.
But if you really want to piss off the people who did this, forgive them.
What?
Forgive them. Big whoop. Big whoop. Big whoop.
Like, I get the policy, but at the same time, they still need to be held to
My
account.
son.
Do you think I should invest in security cameras?
Hell yes.
Sam.
Please tell me you have insurance.
Hey, you like American candy?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, come on. It's got
Me.
that bad sugar.
I mean, I don't really like candy in general. American chocolate is gross. I like chocolate.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Leslie.
May I present
Awkward.
Mr. Obasanya.
To Parslow. Parslow over to Hamilton. And it's there.
No.
And Arsenal lead.
Hat trick. Oh, fuck.
No shame in going back to the good old 4-4-2.
Until we've had more time to properly train.
We're making you look like a prick.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done this soon. Hopefully it will work in the second half, but...
Would have been called Sharp Dressed Men.
Ooh, that's nice.
God, I hate what you fucking done to me.
Around that time, there was this.
You ate out Bigfoot's butthole.
That's right.
AKA Asquatch.
You're on fire.
Make it stop.
Coach was right, though.
I don't want people to think I'm being a prick if I say it.
You've got permission.
Okay. Well then. Well, look, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be playing forward. I should be here in the centre.
They're all listening to you. You're
I should be
capable.
here, right? Let Danny go up front. Move Colin over there. Richard there. So stop going
He's
to
grown
me,
so
right?
much.
And start going through me.
And there it is. Número 4. Sacrifice. Putting aside personal glory on behalf of the team.
Ooh, I like that, but that ain't number 4. Let's bring it in. Come on. Number 4 free. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and Van Dam out to Jan Mars.
Here we go.
Here's Dixon, infield to Tart. Tart, bumper catch to Goodman. Goodman over to Tart in the box. All Tart with the back heel. And Modler is there to hammer it in. That was bloody gorgeous. Symphony of a goal with Tart in the role of conductor. Greyhounds are showing signs of life.
Uh-huh. We expand on this.
No, you've done it over 3 seasons.
I have.
Yes, by slowly but surely building a club-wide culture of trust and support through thousands of imperceptible moments, all leading to their inevitable conclusion. Total football.
Well, how about that?
It's gotta work. Doesn't even matter what number 4 is.
It is going to work because things like Jamie's revelation, another coach wouldn't have been able to help Jamie grow and feel safe and like in a space where he felt safe enough to grow after all the mess with his father. Like, it just, and like Jamie's just the sort of the biggest example. Like, he helped Sam flourish. He gave Sam the confidence to flourish, to feel confident in himself. Like, all of them, McAdoo, like across the board, and it's so beautiful to see, and it's why we love the show. See, like this, the way he's acting in this is more like our Nate. And are we supposed to think that because he didn't spit in the bathroom, he's becoming Nate again? But like, he's gonna need to fucking apologize.
Do you want to go and see the restaurant?
I would love to.
It's still yours. Ew, the team fixing it. I love that so much.
The surprise is ruined.
What are you guys doing here? Well, we all just asked ourselves, what does this situation need?
We thought your situation needed us.
Guys, this is incredible.
This is why this show is so
Honestly, thank you all so
special.
very much.
Very nice to meet you, Simi. Sam has told me so much about you.
Has he?
Yes, he has.
Yes, he has. I should
Well,
have.
it's lovely to meet you too.
Told me hola.
Oh, I don't know if we knew it was Ola's after his dad. Oh. Sorry.
Cook you all dinner.
And she's like, I'm a chef. My heart is so full. My heart is so full. I love this show. I love that it doesn't shy away, because this is a show about football. There is no need for it to touch on the political landscape, on the refugee crisis, on our government's continued disgusting inhumanity in the face of it. I do think in this Sam kind of mirrored Marcus Rashford. I think he's the main footballer who like tweeted at like politicians and stuff, and they were like, oh my god, just keep playing football, you don't know anything. And then he was like, I'm just gonna go do this myself, and showed them all up, and it was wonderful. But I love that they touched on that, because that is not an issue that this show needed to go to, and I'm so thankful it did, because it just really reaffirmed in me the fact that this show has all the same beliefs I do. And yeah, that made me really emotional, and I'm really proud of Sam. And I hoped the team were going to fix it. Like, when he kind of stormed in and he was really upset, I sort of hoped that they would then go and fix the restaurant, but then the episode moved away, and so I was sort of thinking, well, okay, he'll just show his dad, like, what was there, and his dad will see, like, that it was a wonderful place, regardless of the fact that it's been smashed up. But the fact that they were all there fixing it, like, I'm sorry, season 1 Jamie Tart fixing up Sam's restaurant. Hello? The whole team. Oh, it was so beautiful. If season 4 happens, which I really wanted to because I adore this show, they need everybody back. Like, yes, I don't know every single player's name. I need all of the main people back. I will not be the same if we miss one of them. But seeing them all being there for Sam, and, you know, these are Premier League footballers. These prissy little boys who have way more money than they possibly need, you know, like, live lives of luxury beyond anything normal people can imagine, helping out Sam themselves, not hiring a contract crew. Oh yeah, I hired someone to fix it for you so you wouldn't have to worry about it, but doing it themselves is so beautiful and so sweet, and it's a family, and it makes me so happy. Little moments as well, like when Jamie was like, oh, you're gonna think I'm a prick, and they were all like, activate prick mode, and then they listened to him, and that small moment where he was going up and he was like, they're all listening to me and I have a good idea, and he was able to explain it, and they were like, yes, and that's what led to their goal. If they can take that momentum forward, it's going to be so special. And I just think really emotional for Jamie that, like, he is listening and he is good enough, and however much his father might have made him think he isn't actually good enough, so he has to be the best always because otherwise he's not going to be the best, he's good enough and he's accepted by this team, and it's a family, and it makes me so happy. Roy does need to seek a therapist. Like, I love him passionately, but he does have some instincts that concern me. So I will be booking him into a therapist for first chance I get, like as soon as I'm done reacting. Roy Kent needs a therapist. Oh, okay, so total football. I'm not a huge, I love football, like I said before. I don't have a Premier League team in particular that I support, so I'm not as big on that. There isn't really a Premier League local to me at any point. And my family's team don't do very well, so as a kid it never really inspired me. Plus, I was one of those, when I was little, I was one of those people who was like, I'm a girl, so I don't like football. And then when I got older, like, football's so boring. And then I got a bit older, and I was like teenager, and I actually started watching it, and I was like, I love this, I love sport, because I do love sport. Football isn't my favourite sport, that is actually gymnastics and cricket. But football is next, on the next rung. So I don't know all the tactics, I don't know all the ins and outs of it. But this idea, this kind of free form, it's really hard for other teams to know what you're going to do and to mark against you and to kind of have their own systems in place while dealing with you. And, you know, it sounds to me like the way Jamie's going to be playing is the way my favourite kind of strikers play. So I'm really excited for the team going forwards, and I hope we see a continuation of this. And them, I don't think they're going to win the Premier League, but I'd like to see them doing well going forwards. Such a beautiful episode when it came to the football, and yes, I do think it was a little bit silly to, in the space of a week, learn a new tactic and then enforce it, but I still love the concept. And maybe 2 weeks would have been a better, 3 weeks maybe, but it was beautiful to watch and it just made me so happy. So then other bits of the plotline, Nate, I don't really care. Like, if Nate was still Nate, even if Nate had been poached by another club and had just been like, I think I deserve more than being the assistant coach or something, I would still be interested in him. But he was so vile, so vicious to Ted and Richmond, completely undeserved. The only reason he was selected for West Ham was to piss off Rebecca and Ted. It wasn't just because Nate's, like, yeah, it's a bonus that Nate is a decent coach, but that wasn't the reason. He's just so vile and so insecure, and that insecurity brings out the worst in him. And unlike somebody like Jamie, who started off as a dick, and you could, then you drill in further and you're like, some of that is because he's really talented and just arrogant, and some of that is because of his father and he feels insecure all the time, and so he has to prove he's the greatest. But Jamie grew. He went from started here and he grew as a character. Nate was a really sweet stand-up guy who had some confidence issues and was being picked on and bullied. Then, so Nate from there, he was already pretty high. He grew and then he plummeted. And I have less respect for people who start off in a good headspace, like a good person headspace, and then become a bad person, rather than like if you're kind of already a bad person because life has molded you that way, then I'm more willing to give you that chance to grow. So like, how the fuck is Nate going to grow in 5 episodes? And given that they were writing this as the final of Ted Lasso Forever, how is Nate going to grow sufficiently in 5 episodes? I am assuming because he's asking out a normal girl, you know, he's not going for some glamorous woman, he's asking out a girl who works in a restaurant, and like, he didn't spit when he went into the bathroom and he was psyching himself up. He just psyched himself up. He didn't spit in the bloody sink, which is such a relief. I'm hoping we're on the beginning of his journey, but at this point, maybe I'm a bitter person, I don't know, but I just hope he earns forgiveness and it's not a case of Ted just giving it to him, and I don't see it coming. So I don't really care about him going on this relationship with this woman because I don't really care about him anymore. And then Keely and her girlfriend, I also don't really care. Like, obviously Keely is and has been a pivotal part of this show, but in a way, now that she has her own company, when she's doing things that aren't linked to Richmond, I don't really know why it's in the show, because the show is Ted Lasso, about Ted Lasso coaching an English football team. It's not about Keely Hawes running a PR firm. I love Keely, I love watching her thrive, and I hope this is a good relationship for her, except from the part of me that is extremely large and wants her to be with Roy. And I do think this woman was love bombing her. I do think there is a slightly concerning dynamic when it comes to the fact that Jack is the one financing her. Now, I don't think it is Rupert level at this point. I don't think she is actively abusive, though I do think Keely it's good to have her brain switched on to just keep your eyes peeled for that kind of thing, because it can happen to anybody and you cannot see it coming. But it's more a case of, what if they break up? And if they break up spectacularly, is Jack going to be like, oh, yeah, I'll keep funding you? Or is Jack going to pull her funding? And then what the fuck's Keely going to do with all the people that Keely has employed? So there are some kind of like iffy dynamics there. Plus, like, I don't know, like, it is love bombing and it is too much. So we'll see where they go, but I just don't really care. And I think that it's largely because we spent like 2 seasons building up Roy and Keely and how perfect they are for each other, and then suddenly they were like, nope. Like, did the actors fall out and hate each other so they had to limit their on-screen time or something? Because like, when they're together, because otherwise I don't understand why they would ruin something that worked. And like, maybe they wanted to have more diversity, more LGBT stuff, but like, Rebecca could fall for a woman. She could find that, like, it could have been a woman in Amsterdam. Like, she'd never, because we live in such a heteronormative society and she did fancy men, she'd never been aware that she was gay. Or maybe she always had known she was gay. She just never dated a woman before. Like, if they needed to have a character go on this journey of, I mean, not that it's a journey, but just character have a non-journey gay relationship, it didn't need to be Keely, and so she and Roy could be together. And I'm salty about it. But yes, there are still some problematic dynamics here. I'm still a bit uneasy with it, but I just hope, if this is what Keely's doing, I hope it's good for her. Though I want her with Roy. Yes. And I do need Roy in therapy, but I don't think he'd hurt. Like, Keely would be damaged by his need for therapy, just, you know, Roy needs it. I love the show so much. I love the Richmond family so much. And you know, one of my biggest apprehensions about hearing that there might be a season 4 coming, and I think the last I saw, nothing has been officially like greenlit or anything, but it's probably happening, is that like, what if like Roy doesn't sign on, or Jamie, you know, like someone major to the show would devastate me because we need them in it. And I would rather not have the show than not have Sam in it. Like, the Richmond, like, realistically, many of these players would not, like, some players do stay at the same club for a very long time, but especially when they were relegated, realistically a whole bunch of those players would have left and tried to go into the Premier League again. Realistically, there is a lot more change, but I can suspend that disbelief because of the beautiful dynamic of Richmond and how, like, I think I would choose to stay here over a thing to better my career because it is such a healthy, lovely environment. And Trent Krim was totally right about that. So fantastic, lovely episode. Thank you so much, Pamela, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.